All right, it's 104.3 MYfm with Raph, the man of the hour right here. Nicky Youre, what's going on, dude?
Hello, Raph. Hi, nice to meet you,
Yeah, nice to
and
meet
thanks
you
for
too.
having me here.
I mean, I'm just blasting your song "Sunroof" with my Jeep Wrangler. We were just talking about it, like off the interview here. I would take the top off, go down to Laguna Beach, and
That's the vibe.
blast that song, right?
Absolutely, I know.
You're from the OC, right?
I am.
We were talking. I was like asking him, "Where are you born and raised?" He's like, "Are you from LA?" And he's like, "No, not LA. OC, Orange County." I'm like, "It's kind of the same thing." It's like
There's a difference.
Greater LA,
Yeah.
the metro. Yeah, there you go. But man, the success with Sunroof right now. How do you feel with all this right now?
It's a crazy feeling for sure. I'm just like kind of trying to take it all in and soak it all up while I have this crazy moment. And yeah, I'm just like happy to be here and just like live and have a cool song that's doing things.
Now, this isn't your first song that's like gotten like attention. You had music before this. This is not like your first big thing, but
yeah,
I mean, it's big. But you've had music before, right?
I've had well, at least on under Nicky Youre, I had one more song before this, and that got like a little traction, but nothing even close compared to Sunroof. And then I've been making music for like 6 years. So
oh, there you go. I heard you actually did the whole college thing. You went through that, graduated, and you even had like an actual job.
I did.
Were you selling computers at, like Best Buy or something? I heard someone told me like computers, right?
I was working at Dell Technologies.
Oh.
So I was like a remote salesman, working from home and selling computers and software. And
but you were still doing music during that time, right?
I was. So I'd wake up at like 6 a.m. every day, and then because they were like west or the East Coast or whatever,
right?
And they started at 6, and then I get off at 3, and then I drive up to LA to like make music.
That's the best. Like you have the West Coast time, you're done at like 2, and then you can still do everything you need to do, right?
It was nice, except I'm not a morning person, so that was tough.
A lot of coffee, right?
A ton of coffee. I don't drink coffee.
What do you do to get yourself going in the morning?
Well, now I don't have to do anything because I don't wake up until like 9.
There you go, right? I don't wake up till 11:30, 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So, dude, I mean, the music, you became famous to like TikTok, and then radio picked up on it. Now it's streaming everywhere. How did you come up with Sunroof, the song concept? Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think I had like something that was like sparked it for me. Like, oh, I should write about a sunroof. It was just feeling good one day. Like, I don't really focus too hard on lyrics. Like, I focus on like a feeling I'm trying to capture, you know? A vibe.
Yeah.
And so I was like humming melodies, and then I was like, this sucks. And then I came up with another one, and the first thing that came out was I got my head out the sunroof. And I was like, that's such a cool idea. Like, how do I make this sick? And so we had like 23 different versions of it. It was gonna be
23 different, like what, like different instruments, different sounds, different
just like
rhythms, like how does
different melodies, different structures. Like the key was different at one point, so it was like lower and not as fun. And then it was gonna be like I got my hands out the sunroof because that like kind of makes more sense of like what you would do, but like not.
Right,
as,
who cares?
Not
I mean,
sick,
put your head out in the sunroof. As long as you're not like going under tunnels and stuff.
No,
good.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're good, man. Your family though, they supported you the entire time. This whole process from you becoming like just dabbling with music to actually becoming an artist, right?
Yeah. They've been helping me this whole time, supporting, and like I mean they were the ones that were like making me finish school, and I'm glad I did. Like I learned a lot, and like my last year of college, I feel like I became like who I am today. And so I'm super grateful that I did that. But then they made sure I was like, all right, let's get a job. And so that's why I worked at Dell. And then now they were like, all right, like now I think we're good. Like, let's go do this. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing this whether you guys like it or not.
Now, you said you were talking about your name, and your sister came up with your stage name. Like it was, talk about that story.
Yeah, so my sister came up with my stage last name. I've always gone by Nicky my whole life.
Right.
I've tried changing it to Nick when I got a little older because Nicky's
you wanted to be more professional.
Yeah, and it
just cool though, bro.
I think it's cool.
Yeah,
it's like so fitting for me. Like I'm not a Nick at all.
There you go.
And no shades to Nick, but
Nick Carter, if you're listening.
Yeah, my
boy. Sorry.
But my real last name is Youre, pronounced Youre, and no one gets that right. They think it's like super German, just mispronounce it, and so I changed it to Youre because
there you go.
My sister did that, and I was like, let's do that.
It's clever. Is she your like tour manager now? Like, does she manage you?
No,
she's taking over your life.
She would love to. I also almost had the name of Roy Corder, like corduroy.
Wait, like an actual stage? You were thinking about using that name?
Yeah, because I didn't want to do Nicky at first. because like everyone does like a cool nickname, you know. And
Roy Quarter.
it was gonna be Roy Quarter for like a day, and then
you're like,
I go up the
I think
next
we're
day
gonna
and
pass.
I was like, that's terrible.
Pass,
So,
tacky. Let's go. Let's move on from this.
Yeah. I was just gonna wear corduroy all the time.
Yeah, see, that's your
Like
thing,
pink sweats,
right?
you know.
Every performance, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, your music, your influences. Who influenced you coming up, growing up?
Yeah, I don't think I really had too big of an influence growing up. I was the baby in the family, or I am the baby in the family, and so I was just listening to whatever my brother and sister was playing. So like it was always just like background noise for me. But like for them, they loved like the Beatles. My sister was like a Jonas Brother fan, and like the classic like JB and all that stuff. So I think that's where like my pop side of me comes from.
Okay.
And then my brother like played guitar, so like I thought he was sick like music guy, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to be a cool music guy too, like when I'm older. So
did you and your siblings do like those family room concert shows, like for your parents? You'd be like, you know, all right, watch us do our little performance.
Yeah, my sister would like, she like paid me like 10 pennies to like dress up as a girl, and like she'd like put me in.
Paid you to do that? Like,
Yeah,
you would just do it?
and then
Like
I was like 6, so
oh, okay, yeah. Give me something.
she would
for
like
that.
make me do stuff, and we'd do like things like that all the time, or not, maybe not all the time, but every once in a while.
That's
I only did that once though. So.
Yeah, it was
The
just
dress
this
up.
one time. Just this one time, guys. So now, what do you have coming up here for the second half of 2022? You got a Sunroof now. You have a new song you just came out with.
Yep. Still promoting that guy, and then I got an EP that's gonna come out at the end of the summer, which I'm really excited about.
Cool.
And then hopefully some remixes. I know we're talking to some really cool people right now and trying to figure that out. We've got some really dope bounces back, so I'm just like.
So like your entire
waiting
EP
on it.
is definitely gonna be like a vibe, like high energy. You're thinking like every track's gonna be like a party, feel
Yeah.
good.
They're all gonna be like very similar in the sense of Sunroof, like good energy, just like fun and like easy to listen to. And then, but just like in their own ways, you know. So like they're unique, but like gonna be sick. I'm really excited.
That's
I've been making some good stuff, or at least I think so.
You're doing some shows across the country. You're gonna be doing some beach shows.
I'm going to Miami,
Orlando.
Orlando.
A lot of the warm places.
Yes, I'm stoked. I've never been to Florida, so it's gonna be a
Oh,
crazy
really?
time. Yeah.
When you worked in that computer company, you never went to New York or East
No,
Coast? Or?
no. I only worked there for 5 months, and then I
You're
quit
like, done.
and did
Peace.
music.
Bye.
Yeah.
So
God.
where have you you haven't traveled much in the country? Like you
I've been to like
have you done like road trips with your buddies or anything like that?
not
Like
really.
up to NorCal even? Or?
We've been to like NorCal.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've then gone to SF, and I have a
Okay.
good amount of buddies out there. But yeah, no, I've gone to Mexico,
go.
and that's about it. And
Yeah.
like Arizona, because my girlfriend lives out there, and yeah,
Oh, Arizona, that's not bad. I
Yeah.
mean, have you been to the Grand Canyon?
I haven't.
You gotta do that.
I
You gotta
know.
do the helicopter ride with the girl.
I know.
You know,
Maybe
there
one
you
of these
go.
days.
One of those
yeah.
days, man. Well, hey, Sunroofs is gonna be huge.
Thank
You're gonna
you.
have tours. You're gonna have dates. You're gonna be seeing the world, man, like this with your music.
Yes,
You know.
exactly. I can't wait. It's gonna
Dude,
be sick.
Nicky Youre, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Thanks for
you.
having me, man. I appreciate it.
Of course.